Hello and welcome to week 2's Jing for CIS 210, Data Structures and Elementary Algorithms. Jason here, and this week we're going to take a look at the Russian peasant math algorithm. So before we test the program, let's just take a look at the code. So in this first program here, I have my menu class, which is going to be menu in. This first part here is the actual loading of my text file, the RPA menu.txt that has my basic menu. The next part of code is how the user interacts with the menu to choose whether it's either option 1 or option 2. Option 1 is going to give them the ability to start the calculation. Option 2 is going to quit. So to achieve that, I've got a loop that says while the option is 1, we're going to have a variable result that is essentially going to give us our Russian peasant math. We're going to call that method from over in this other program that we'll look at in a second, and it's going to ask for user input. So we're going to have the opportunity to put in first number and a second number. Then it's going to print that result out onto the screen. Then once that is done, it's going to ask if you'd like to run another calculation. So to achieve that, we've got another loop that says while our option category is yes, it's basically going to rerun this program, return the result, etc. And it's going to keep doing this until the user selects no, which it'll quit at that point. Now, for some reason, if the user started the program and they decided they wanted to quit automatically, they would choose option 2 from the beginning and it would just exit the program. And I have it printing out a nice little message before it closes that says, thanks for using the application. And at the bottom here, we have, I'm calling the class, and then this code will execute everything in here. So that's the menu aspect of the program. And then on the other side, we have the algorithm itself, which is kind of the meat and potatoes here. So I've got my function peasant math. That's going to be number 1 and number 2. We're going to initialize a value of 0. Essentially, we're saying, well, this second number, it's not equal to 0. And if it's divisible by 2, meaning it's an even number, then we're going to add the number 1 here to our initial value. And we're going to keep doing that until number 2 is still greater than 1 or equal to 1, and number 1 is either less than or equal to 1 to just, basically so we're not getting negative numbers. And then it's going to return your final total is, and then the initial, basically our final result. In here I have decided to convert these values number 1, number 2 to X and Y. And this is what's going to give us not only the result, but it's going to give us basically the steps in the middle. So let's test it and see how it works. So I've got menu in. So I've got my basic menu here. So we're going to say 1 to begin. So it's going to ask for the first number. Let's go with 12. The second. As you can see, we've got our 2 initial numbers, and then we have each step that goes down, and our final total is, in this case, 576. So now it's going to ask if we want to do another one. Let's try it. So let's do 48 and 90. So again, we have our steps and the final thing. So let's say no, we don't want to run another one. And then I exit. So that's all I have for this week's Jing. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.